I believe guys na napanood nyo na ang full review ko ng Vivo Y16. And sinabi ko sa aking full review that this phone is quite impressive dahil sa kanyang style, mukha siyang iPhone. And mukha siyang, well, looks like a flagship phone. Let's just be honest. Maganda nga talaga siya. And on top of that, there are some things na gusto ko i-share sa inyo how to maximize itong phone na ito to its fullest potential. So tara, kwentawan ko muna kayo. So hi guys, ako pala si Richman ng Gadget Sidekick and welcome back to my channel. And of course, itong Vivo Y16 has two variants. First is the 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of storage. Is priced at $7,999. And of course, there's a 4 gigs of RAM and 120 gigs of storage. Is priced at $8,499. Links on the description below. Did you ever had the problem na ang dami-dami mong photo albums at home? And naubusan ka na ng space to contain these albums. And to be honest with you guys, this is only 30% ng aking photo albums dito sa bahay na pinapakita ko dito right in front of the camera. Dahil ito lang ang kasya dito right now. So there's more. There's a lot more. Since kinasal kami ni Mrs. Sidekick way back in 2009 until this time around, of course, ang dami namin memories down the lane. Nung dalawa lang kami, nung nagkaroon kami ng firstborn, secondborn, and of course, right now, there's, of course, the thirdborn. So, parami na aming photo album. And to be honest with you, halos each year, probably less than a year, isang photo album. Probably, tansya ko 6 months isang photo album based on what I'm seeing here. Ang dami. Kasi mahilig kami mag-keep ng memories. Dahil I know na memories is priceless. That's definitely something na you won't be able to bring back. Ito ang mga pwede mo imana sa inyong anak. But of course, ang dami nitong albums. And of course, kung nabasa to, wala na. Masisira na yung mga photos. Or of course, as time goes by, medyo kumukupas ang kanyang color. I know, it sucks. But there's always a solution to that. And there comes the Vivo Y16. Dahil ang laki na kanyang storage, 4 gigs of RAM and 120 gigs of storage is definitely something na very affordable, $8,499. And I believe na one of this album cost around, if I'm correct, 800 pesos. I-check natin right now ang presyo niya. So right now guys, gagamitin natin ang ating Vivo Y16 to check the price of a photo album dito sa Lazada, sa shopping apps. So, pasok natin sa Lazada. Just simply search. Ang dali gumamit na itong app na ito. And si Vivo Y16, kayang-kaya niya i-handle just any app dito, mapa-shopping man or social media. Kayang-kaya niya. And right now, we're going to look for a photo album. So, photo album. Click. Ang daming option, no? So, there's ranging from yung mga few pages to yung medyo makakapal. So, titingnan natin, no? Yung pinakamalapit sa photo album na meron ko, and more or less na sa magkano ang presyo niya. So, then we'll break down kung how much ang ginastos ko over the years para sa isang photo album. Okay? So, as far as I'm concerned, hindi nagkakalayo ang presyo nito, no? So, this one, this is the photo album na medyo malapit sa meron ko. And it's a adhesive type. So, DIY self-adhesive na photo album. So, more or less, ganito ang itsura nga niya. And, sabihin natin, no? Nabili natin siya sa sale ng 539 pesos. So, gamitin natin ang calculator nitong phone na ito to see. No? So, 539 pesos. Let's just do the other way around. 8,499 divided by 539 pesos. Okay? So, roughly, 15 na albums ko is worth isang phone ko na Vivo. And here dito sa bahay, I believe na halos 50 albums ang meron namin dito. So, that's around 539 times 50. So, mga iba mas mahal. So, that's 26,950. I-divide natin ng 8,499. So, that's roughly tatlong Vivo Y16 ang mabibili ko dun sa 50 albums na meron ko. Imagine gaano karami ang ginastos ko for all of those albums just to keep my memories. Ang dami nun, guys. I know na memory is priceless. But to have 50 albums and having 2 cabinets just to contain all of those albums, medyo matakaw sa space. And of course, matakaw din sa pera. And definitely, magbabayad ka rin just to print a single photo. And of course, isang photo costs roughly mga 7 to 8 pesos para sa isang 4R sa Kodak and sa Fuji. And it's not really that cheap. So sa isang album, it can contains roughly, estimate ko 100 photos. So 100 photos times 50 albums, I have roughly 5,000 photos sa loob ng aking 50 na albums. Now, check natin sa Google, tanong natin sa Google, no, using this Vivo Y16. Check lang natin quickly, check lang natin, no, kung ilang photos ang kaya i-contain ng isang 120 gigs na storage. So, how many photos can 128 gig hold? Okay, yan. Okay, tanong natin sa Google. Yan. Ito malinaw to. A 120 gig na storage card on a drive can hold about 35,000 photos. Take note, guys, 35,500 photos, and depende siya sa picture quality, no? So, a 12 MP camera can fill in 120 gigs with about 35,500 photos. And sakto, itong camera ni Vivo Y16 has a 13 MP na main camera lens and a 2 MP na macro lens. Saktong-sakto. So, just about somewhere there, 35,000 photos. Imagine, no? I only spent 8,499 to contain this much photos. And of course, there are others that are videos. Hindi natin alam, no? Along the way, kung ano mga mare-record mo, memories ng anak mo, memories ng iyong mag-asawa, and together with friends, events, and etc. and etc. Imagine how much na-save ko through the years sa dami, no? Kung alam ko lang, I might have bought myself a Y16 back then. And of course, alam naman natin, kakalabas lang ni Y16, no? Maybe earlier Y series. But nevertheless, now ko lang natuklasan, no? Moving forward, I might just simply use itong phone na ito just to contain all of my memories going forward. And probably just print yung mga feel ko na worth printing dahil, of course, kailangan natin mag-save din ng environment. Sa kaka-print natin, ang dami nating puno na kailangan itabas just to print a few papers para i-keep, no? But trust me, having a physical copy na photo really means a lot. Dahil masarap mag-browse through slowly in yung mga photos, magkukwento kayo mag-asawa. There's a lot of photos in just 2 pages. Trust me, it really is precious. But of course, sobrang dami mong photos, you might want to make it digital. Kaya nga nandyan si Vivo Y16. But if you want to know kung saan nyo pwede mabili ang photo album, I'll also be putting the link on the description box below. Now, if you feel na hindi kasya ang 120 gigs of storage, dahil very generous si Vivo, dahil meron siyang memory card expansion dito na kasama. So, kita natin, it's a triple card slot. And what's nice is, kaya natin mag-expand up to 1 terabyte. But of course, 1 terabyte is definitely not sobrang mahal nun. Mas check natin later sa Lazada kung magkano, no? I have here is a 64 gigs na storage additional. At mabilis lang natin ilagay dito, no? So, ilalagay lang natin ng ganon. Then, papasok natin dito. It's an additional 64 gigs of storage na malalagay mo dito sa phone na ito. And definitely, it goes a long, long way dahil it can contains a lot more photos. Imagine 35 divided by 2 is roughly 17. And that's 17,000 photos more. I mean, di ba? Ang laki. Ang laki ng madadagdag na photos, na storage just for you to keep all of those precious memories. Now, quickly i-check lang natin kung how much nga ba isang memory card dito sa Lazada. So, type in lang natin, let's just say micro SD 64 GB. And there's a lot of brands pwede pagpilian, no? And ang meron ko, coming from the Sandisk official store, should this be true, dahil ang dami kasi mga naglabasan ng mga peke na just beware guys na buy only from yung mga last mall just to be sure na hindi siya peke. And this one came from last mall and it's the official from SanDisk. A 64 gigs of storage is 64 gigs of storage is just simply 279 pesos. Grabe, no? Imagine, ang mura, di ba? I mean, no-brainer na probably you might have been... and it's really a no-brainer na bumili ka na lang ng brand new na card, no? Just to save a lot more. Now, tingnan din natin from this same seller kung how much ang kanyang 1 terabyte na storage. So, check natin in shop. Kung meron nga man, 1 TB. Tingnan natin kung meron nga ba. So, yan. Ang pinakamura na nakita ko right now dito sa SanDisk, a 1 terabyte na storage cost around, eto, okay, UHS Class 10, 6,649 pesos. That's, well, more or less, almost a price na ng isang phone ni Vivo Y16. No? So, pinakamura na yung 7,999, 64 gigs of storage. And imagine, i-expand mo ng 1 terabyte. Ang laki, ang laki. But for me, I would highly suggest that you buy a 120 gigs of storage. That means, additional siya ng roughly 629 pesos. So, let's just simply do the math. So, let's just say you bought the phone na Vivo Y16 na 4 gigs of RAM and 120 gigs of storage plus yung presyo nitong SanDisk na 128 gigs of storage, 629 pesos. 629. Okay. So, that's just roughly 9,128. Ang laki ng tipid nyo, guys. Imagine, halos 256 GB storage mo dito sa Y16, 128 sa internal storage and 128 din na external storage through the micro SD expansion. Ang laki niyan, guys. And you're only paying for 9,128 pesos, no? And if you want to know yung official link nung pinakita ko sa inyo na 128 gigs of storage ng SanDisk micro SD card, link on the description below. And after nyo maglagay ng expansion storage, makikita mo halos infinite na ang scroll mo dito sa mga photos like this. Scroll ka na scroll, lahat ng memories nyo nandyan. And mga photos, mga videos, lahat nandyan. I mean, it's so nice to look back. And definitely having a Y16 ni Vivo dito sa inyong pocket is definitely going to keep every single precious memories here dito sa pocket ninyo. Definitely, it's something really worth investing. And so guys, if you like this practical tip na tinuro ko sa inyo on how to keep all of your precious memories inside a smartphone, digitalized na copy, I would appreciate ko i-share nyo ang video na ito to all of your friends, your family, to let them know how to be practical and how to save the space, not to buy that much album like I did. And of course, if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, click nyo na din ang bell icon para hindi nyo miss mga future uploads dito sa aking channel. And so, ako pala si Richmond and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. What's up?